Hello, Dumela, welcome, Gyal Amuhela. In this channel, you're going to learn how to have conversations, learn grammar, phonics, and a little bit of reading. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. So today we're going to learn about consonants. We're going to learn about single consonants and also when to say L as an L and when to say L as a D. We're also going to learn double consonants, but I'm going to have a separate video explaining how to say the double consonants combined together. So to start off, we're going to go to single consonants. Now, as I described in our first video, in our introduction video, if you haven't checked that out, please go check it out. It's the first video where I do an introduction on the Sesotho language. So I had mentioned that the letter L for love is sometimes pronounced as a D, D for dove. Now, this lesson is going to explain when is it appropriate to say the letter L as an L and when is it appropriate to say the letter L as D. All right. So when L is before I or you, it is pronounced as a D. So whenever you have a word in Sesotho and then the first letter is L and it is followed by either I or U, the pronunciation for L automatically changes to D. So here follows some examples with the words with L before I, and then the next one I'm going to be doing with L before U. So we have a word here. When you look at it, you can easily think it is pronounced linewo, because that's how it is written. But because L is followed by I, that L automatically changes to D. So the word is pronounced dinewo, dinewo, with the letter D. Even though it's written with an L, because it is followed by an I, it is going to be a D. The L changes to a D. So the word dinewo means gifts. The word dinewo means gift. Another example is the word, when you look at it, you would want to say lefate, lefate. But that is an incorrect way to say it because it is followed by the alphabet I. The L is followed by I. So how we would pronounce this is difate with the D, difate. Difate meaning trees. So whenever the letter L is followed by the letter I, automatically L changes into a D. And whenever also the letter L is followed by the letter U, the letter L automatically changes to a D. So this happens whether it's L is it's the first letter of the word or whenever it is in the middle of the word. The letter L is in the middle of a word and then the letter I or U follows, the L changes to a D. So let's make an example also for L followed by U. So we have a word, when you look at it, it is Lumela, Lumela, and that is not how it is pronounced. It is pronounced Dumela, Dumela. And the reason for that, it's because the letter L is followed by the letter U. So L automatically changes to a D. Dumela. Dumela meaning hello. Another example is the word lula. Lula. When you look at it, you might say lula, but it is actually pronounced dula because the letter L is followed by U, and we know that whenever the letter L is followed either by an I or a U, it changes to a D. So the word is going to be dula, which means sit. So these variations of L is only used in Lesotho. So when you are in Lesotho, you're always going to use the letter L as a D whenever it is followed by I or U. But when you are using Sesotho in South Africa, the letter D never changes to an L. So it's just used as a D. Okay. Now you might be wondering, when is the letter L used as L for love? When does it not change? So L does not change when it is followed by the vowels A, E, and O. So whenever the letter L is followed by the vowels A, E, and O, it is pronounced exactly as an L in English. So here are a few examples. We've got a word lahlehile, meaning lost. So because the letter L is followed by A, it's going to stay as an L. Lahlehile. And also the word lelapa, meaning family. It is also pronounced as an L because it is followed by the vowels there, E, the vowel E highlighted in red. And then another word is lukisa, meaning fix. Lukisa, meaning fix. So these words are words that start with an L, but now they are followed by the vowels A, E, and O. So whenever a word has L and then the next vowel or the next alphabet is either an A, E, or an O, that means the letter L is going to be pronounced as in English, as in L. And then next we've got double consonants. I'm just going to read this out, and then the next video I'm going to be uttering them, pronouncing them, so that you will be able to hear how they actually said and how you are going to make those sounds. And I would advise you to have headphones with you so that you will understand or hear rather the proper way to say it correctly, to hear it correctly. So we've got double consonants, HL, KH, KH, NY, ny, PH, QH, this is one of the click sounds, TH, TJ, TL, TS with the diacritic S, TLH. So these are just how you can say this, but the next video, like I've said, is going to go into detail on how you can learn how to say these double consonants. And then lastly, we have the double M and double N. So normally words with double alphabets, you need to emphasize on those alphabets. I'm sorry, my dogs are making noise outside, so sorry for that. So the words with double alphabets, you need to put an emphasis on those double letters. For example, the word for mom is me. So because there's two M's there, you have to sound both of the M's. So you can't say me, you say me, more like when we're hearing a cow moo, It doesn't say moo, it says moo. So you like drag on the M. You drag on the M. So whenever there's double letters, that's what you do. You put emphasis on those letters when you're saying the words. So in written Sesotho, at the beginning of a sentence, the words with double N or double M are written in one letter. So if it's two M's, like I've said, you're just going to write one M and then put an apostrophe on top, but it is still going to be pronounced as double M, even though there's one M or N written there. But if it is in the middle of a sentence, the word is going to be written in full. An example there on the last word, which is me, because it's a first word in the sentence, I just wrote the apostrophe and then the one M and E. But when you read it, you're going to say me, not me. I hope this makes sense. And then please stay tuned, watch the video that explains in depth how to say these consonants. Thank you again for watching. Please leave your comments, your questions, and I'll try to answer all your questions. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching once more.